Hello and welcome, it's me Arsalan and you're watching Growth Mindset. Today we will be going through different tricks and techniques for cleaning the messy data. For cleaning the messy data, we will be using left, mid, right, concatenate and text to column functions. So there is loads to learn for everyone. But before moving on to examples, if you want to learn VH and XLOOKUP functions, then click on the I button above. So now just let's dive into the tutorial and see how we may clean the data. In our example 1, we will be using text to column function for cleaning the messy data and parse data with the leader lines. For that, we will be selecting all the data that we want to parse. We want the sentences in column B and we want the Roman numbers and the numerics in column C. Let's see how we can do it. We go in the data tab, then we select text to column, and here we have two options, delimited and fixed width. We will be dealing with both, but at this time we will be going through fixed width. We select it and we press next. We scroll through it and we see a line over here. We click it and we drag it, and we further drag the line and we further drag it near the sentences. So we keep it over here and see it's cutting this sentence, so we just move it here and now it seems to be pretty much okay. Then we press next. Column data format is general, so we keep it general and then we finish it. Now we can see that we have the sentences over here in the column B and we have the numerics and the Roman numbers in column C. But still the data is not properly clean. We still have these full stop marks appearing over here and we want to get rid of these. So for that we again select the data and then we will be pressing Ctrl F, find and replace function. We select replace, find what? We want to replace find first full stops and then replace it with nothings. So we press replace all, okay, and we close it, and now we can see that our data is pretty much clean. We can just select this, we go in the home tab, we right click it and it makes our data in a very clean format. Now let's move to the second part of this example and see how we can use another function to solve this problem. We press Ctrl and Shift and down arrow key and we have selected our data, or we can simply press Shift and we can use the down arrow key to select our data. Again we go in the data tab, again in the text to column, and now we will be using delimited. Previously we used fixed width, now it's going to be delimited. Next, and now we have the segregation already done, and that is on the basis of other that we have check marked. If we uncheck it, it makes all the data same as before. But here one thing to note is when we check it, it segregates it. But on the basis of what? On the basis of the full stop that we have placed over here. If we delete the full stop over here, it makes the data same as before. So you have to first check others, put a full stop in here, and it segregates the data. We simply press next and we press finish. Now we can see that we have, again we can go in the home tab and right align it and it makes our data clean. So we have solved the problem of parsing the data with the leader lines. This is how we can clean our messy data, which contains leader lines. Now let's move on to example 2. In our example 2, for cleaning the messy data, we will be applying the left, mid and right functions. We want alphabets and numerics in column D and E. Let's see how left and mid can provide a solution for this problem. For alphabets are on the left side, so we will be using the left function. We press left, then we click it, we select the left function, we select the first cell, we press comma, and number of characters. How many characters are there? that we want to select. We have AXDR, that is 4. We write 4 over here, we close the bracket and we press enter. And here for extracting the numerics, we will be using the mid function. We press plus sign or equal to sign and then we write MID mid. We select it and we select the text that we want to segregate on the basis of alphabet and numerics and the starting number. Now AXDR is 4, the dash is 5th one and the numeric starts from the 6th one. So we write 6 over here and then from 6th onward, first is 2, second is 0, third is 8, fourth is 5, 6th is 6 and 7th is 0. So we press 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Press 7 and we press enter and here we have the answer. Now we want to use left and right function for extracting the same information. We press equal to sign, we write left, we select it again, we put a comma and we want to have 4 characters AXDR, so we write 4, we close the bracket and we press enter, so we get our alphabets. Now in this portion, in this cell E6, we used the mid function, but now we will be extracting the data using the right function. Now we will write right and press select and we select the text that we want to separate and number of characters. Now we see from this side 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we write 7, we close the bracket and we press enter and we get the result in 2 different combinations. Here we use left and mid and here we use left and right. So you can segregate your data in this way. In the last example from the table 1, we will be extracting 208 from this cell B8 and we want to pick up the middle 3 numbers. For that we will be using the mid formula. We select mid, we select this and the starting number is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 2 is the 6th one, and from 6th we want 208, 1, 2, 3. We want 3 numbers, we put a comma, we put 3, we close the bracket and we press enter and we get what we wanted. Now moving on to table 2, we see the right function, how it performs, and we want to basically extract the employee code, that is the last 4 numbers. So we will be using the right function. We select right, we go and select the text and we want to pick up last 4 characters, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. We press 4, we close the bracket and we press enter and here we just copy it and paste it down and we have the employee codes as we wanted. In table 3 of example 2, now we will be joining data through an ampersand sign. For instance, if we want AXDR and 2085260 in one cell, how we can do it? For this we will be using ampersand sign. Press equal to sign, we select cell 1 and then we put an ampersand sign, then we start the inverted commas, close the inverted commas, another ampersand sign and then we click on cell 2 and we press enter. Now we have the code. But what if we want to have a dash as it was appearing over here and we want the same format? So for that we press equal to, we select cell 1, we start with an ampersand sign, we press inverted comma and we start it and we place a dash in between, we close the inverted commas, we put another ampersand sign, we select cell 2 and we press enter. And here we have the same format that we were having over here, we have the same format over here. So that is how you can concatenate the data. Well, that's all for today. If you found this video interesting, you've learned something from it, then make sure that you subscribe the channel. If you want to show your appreciation, click the like button and make sure that you comment in the comment section down below because your comments are a navigation tool for this channel. So that's all for today. See you soon in my next video. Thank you for joining me. Bye-bye.